I mean, it's just it makes me want to know more facts, and it makes me want to buy more books and watch more DVDs. Here's the funniest thing that happened to me yesterday. I get a call from a tabloid, and they're asking me questions, and then at the end, right when I won't, put the tabloid on blast like that, but right at the end, he goes, "You should also watch the DVD Loose Change." And I'm like, "What's that?" And he goes, "I agree with what you're saying. It presents some other great evidence." And it just showed me even this news person that his job was to get my quote and to spin it negatively probably. In his heart, he knew that, he wants to know more truth. That he's even watched the DVD himself that made him feel passionate enough to tell me to go watch this DVD as he was getting off the line.
Oh, man, that's a key point, and I want Heidi to comment on this as well. Whenever I've been on CNN or Fox, behind the scenes, the producers are like, "Oh, I liked your film. Oh, yeah, we all know it's true." Or we'll be at the National Press Club, and all the old reporters, they all know this stuff. That's the thing, is that you guys are helping educate, the people that are 20-something and younger. That's what's so exciting, and so I appreciate you taking one for the team. And I think in the end, you're going to come out smelling like a rose, but I appreciate your courage. What made you guys decide to have the courage to do this, Heidi?
Well, I've just been praying a lot and really been looking at this world and what's going on, and I was like, what? I know I'm here for a bigger purpose, God. Please just show me. And this purpose is for people to know the truth and to see the truth, and why not be questioning everything and what's going on and look at the facts and the evidence of our own country that is deciding our lives for us? Why not take a stand in what this country was founded on? And, I think it's a very scary time where everyone's scared to speak out, where they're scared to talk, they're scared to be crucified. Being fearful is not the way we're supposed to live. We're supposed to live wanting to think and wanting to, be the best that we can be and wanting to be free. We should want to be free Americans, and that goes in every part of our lives, thinking, physically, mentally, spiritually. We should be able to be free in everything that we do.
Absolutely. Up on screen, I've got Actress Archives, all these other big sites, linking to the Obama deception. And I think it's important what you just said, Spencer, is that you're not bashing Obama. And you're right, my other films expose Bush. The whole point is it's a deception that he's new or he's changed. The whole point is the film exposes the left-right paradigm, but the media is trying to say you're just bashing Obama, when clearly if they would have just read the back cover of the Obama deception or even watched any of the film, which is online for free, that they would have known this is about the fact that we're not even attacking Obama. We're just saying meet the new boss, same as the old boss.
Well, they're also just trying to pin us against Obama because they're also trying to introduce that Fairness Act where you can't even say anything negative about Obama or about anyone. So they're probably trying to corner it in that way. But it's nothing to do with Obama. It's an organization, and it's about the world and all the people that are involved with this organization.
Well, they've got the Hannah Montana, the character, in character, she pushes it on her shows now, the cyberbullying that says ban basically all free speech. If somebody says it hurts their feelings, it's banned, when that's the most protected type of speech. I want to know why the left, in the controlled paradigm, always bashes McCarthy, but why their persecution and their hate crime law that would restrict free speech, I mean, how did it... Are they thinking people are dumb and aren't going to actually read the subsection of the bill?
Well, I mean, that's the problem. We are dumb, and I'm right there. I would be that person that didn't read the bill. Like, we're so caught up with things in our lives that have no purpose, and what our score is on this video game, or, what day this movie's coming out, or, we're so distracted, that it's not about just even being dumb. It's just about not even realizing how not aware you are of what's going on around you until it's too late. And Heidi and I were there. We were so concerned about materialistic things and about the new outfit we need to get and the new designer shoe that comes out and Heidi's high heels and this. It's like you find all these materialistic things that really have no purpose in one's life, but, making you feel insecure if you don't have it, So, I mean, I understand because I was one of these people that was just lost and, I pay my taxes. I have no idea where any of that money goes to. I never cared. I never paid attention. I just said, oh, my taxes are paid. I wonder what they do with that money. I mean, now when I pay taxes...
So what's happening is you're saying is you're waking up to the wider, bigger world. You're getting outside the box. Heidi, your comments on your awakening. Is your awakening accelerating? Are you awakening to new things every day, or is this happening in plateaus?
I think, it's just a big awakening that we had, and, I'm thankful to it because I feel alive again, and I feel like I just came out of a shell that I've kind of been hidden in, and I see all that matters to me is eternal life and not even necessarily this life. So I don't want to be caught up in all these things, especially when they're hurting people all over the world that we're not involved. We're letting people be killed. We're letting people be starving. We're letting genocide happen. We're letting abortions happen all over the world, and we're funding it. And that's what's so sad is that they've trained us that we are using our own money for evil that we don't even know we're doing.
Well, you're absolutely right. You guys, for young people out there, to warn them about birth control, to warn them about eugenics, you can save a lot of lives speaking out against abortion. And I know they're going to probably go after your career now in a big way, so I think it's important for people to support you. This awakening is kind of like Saul of Tarsus on the road to Damascus being knocked off his horse and all the good things he did. And for the few people that have sent me emails criticizing you guys, saying, well, look at their past, or they're not perfect, that doesn't matter. None of us are perfect. The issue is that you grow and you awaken. We'll do one final segment here at the end of the show with Speidi. Just very interesting to have Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag on the show with us. Stars of the Hills and other national TV programs. Infowars.com is my website.
Economy have you down? Scared you might lose your job? Worried how you will provide for your family? Do you worry where your money will come from? You know that the economy is getting worse, but there is hope. Robert Beadle's new book, Here's What You Do, tells you what to do and how to do it. Even a 10-year-old can figure it out after reading this 72-page book. And the best part? This book is priced under $10. Don't be the victim. Be a victor. Go to here'swhatyoudO.net. That's here'swhatyoudO.net. Again, here'swhatyoudO.net.
Wondering about your retirement portfolio? Is your financial advisor experienced enough to combat rising interest rates, taxes, and inflation? Stop guessing and go to the expert, Robert Chapman of the International Forecaster. With 45 years of experience and concise investment recommendations, who needs sugar-coated excuses? Get the cold hard facts and a proven investment strategy. For a free introductory copy to the International Forecaster, call 877-479-8178 or go to theinternationalforecaster.com. That's 877-479-8178. 877-479-8178.
In the New World Order's war against humanity, Barack Obama is the tip of the spear.
We've got to give them a stake in creating the kind of world order that I think all of us would like to see.
The Obama deception completely destroys the myth that Obama is working for the best interest of the American people.
Well, Obama's already fudging. He's fudged since day one in this election.
If you have a demagogue with a fanatical mass movement of personality cultists who is imposing the program of a group of extreme bankers and finance oligarchs, that's fascism.
It's not about left or right. It's about a one-world government. This film documents who Obama works for, the lies he has told, and his real agenda. Get your copy of The Obama Deception today at Infowars.com or download it in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. The Obama Deception. The people strike back.
Finally in the news this evening, it's being reported that cyber spies from Russia and China have now penetrated our power grid. Even as energy experts are reporting that each summer we get closer and closer to the limits of our nation's power grid, some say that this summer's demand for electrical power may finally push the grid over its edge, creating a cascade of power outages across the country, putting us all in the dark.
Are you prepared for the next round of storm-related outages or government-created blackouts? Have you ever thought about taking steps to get off the grid and generate your own private supply of electrical power? If so, this will be the most important information you have ever heard. Solar-powered generators are finally available. They have no moving parts to wear out or break and require absolutely no gas whatsoever. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Check out mysolarbackup.com before you lose your power.
Hi, Heidi Montag, Spencer Pratt, known as Speidi, all over the cover of tabloids every week. I recognize when I saw her. I've seen him in the grocery store. And now they're talking about the New World Order and 9/11 being an inside job. What a blessing. As we fight the vampires who feed on our souls, that is focused too much on Madison Avenue. And it's all about a balance. Okay, we got about 4 or 5 minutes left. And you were just ranting key points, Spencer and Heidi, during the break. So you guys got the floor. What is it about Obama that upsets you? What does it upset you about this whole world system?
What upsets me so much is just, that we got this $1 trillion, stimulus plan that's just, where is all this money going? I want to see it. Now Obama's got his czars. Basically, he's running the automotive industry, or at least, the government is.
Yeah, he's seizing whatever he wants, yeah.
So not only that, we have the Fed, which until a week ago I didn't even realize was his federal